So he convinced you a rock was an egg. Was it painted like an egg? Was it white?
It's definitely egg-shaped.
It was egg-shaped. Okay, good.
Thinking it was an alligator or something here at the Oregon coast.
You know what? I like the fact that you're just like open to the possibilities. But welcome to the podcast, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this week's episode of Nighttime Vendors, powered by The Source. This is the place where you get to catch up with Central Oregon's favorite funny faces. I have some great people with me here this week that we will just get right to. Would you like to start introducing yourself?
Oh, sure. My name's Janelle Musson. I go by Janelle Bean the last 20 plus years here. I'm a children's entertainer, musician, comedian, actress. Just love to entertain the community, and I won't stop.
That's great.
So having fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. All right. And back again for another episode. Familiar face, please introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Fredo, founder of Black and Whitetopia. You can learn more about that at blackandwhitopia.com. And yeah, glad to be back here with the Source Gang.
Yeah. Hanging in the Source building. People think
Yeah.
this is a pretty cool building.
Yeah, you know what? Anything with brick walls is always like, I'm a sucker for that.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
it makes you feel urban and
Yes,
vintage.
exactly. I love to feel urban.
Urban. And
So
then-
urban.
I'm David Creach. I'm true Bendite, born and raised here. Now I just do a bunch of gig work, do the Uber, some handyman stuff, Rover, all of it.
tell jokes occasionally.
Tell jokes, I try.
I
try my best.
try. We are Nighttime Vendors, just kind of talking about anything that really comes to our mind. This week is America's 250th birthday.
I feel like I've been celebrating it all year long.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, everything has been 250. They even had a UFC 250, and UFC events are in the 300 now.
So they went backwards?
Yeah, and so they could call it UFC 250. I mean, it was on the White House lawn, so that was.
Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, that seemed like quite the spectacle. I know they had like another like national lawn 250 celebration
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, they're like Expo.
Yeah, I think Vanilla Ice was supposed to perform at it or
Gross.
something, and it like got rained out.
Yeah, no,
Which-
there's a bunch of people that were supposed to perform, but a lot of them pulled out at the
Right.
last minute.
They
Well-
weren't told that what it was.
Yeah, they weren't told what the event was going to be. They were just like,
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you're like, oh, you want to pay me money to perform? Sure, and
Right.
you show up, and you're like, oh shit.
oh, you didn't say it was going to be a Trump rally. Right.
Like, I think I'm gonna pass. Thank you, though. But we have lots of 250 celebrations going on in town. I'm helping with one in Redmond to help celebrate America's birthday. But it got me thinking about like funny historical facts. For instance, did you guys know that the Pilgrims were a doomsday cult?
Really?
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yes. They did not escape England for religious freedom. They escaped England to find a pure land untainted by all those sinners.
Wait, but which pilgrims? Like the ones from Virginia or the ones from like Massachusetts?
The Pilgrims, because there's the Pilgrims and then there's the other people,
The colonists.
the colonists. We're not talking about the colonists. Those are
Oh.
the we're talking about the Pilgrims, the rock. Pilgrim, like what Plymouth Rock.
Yeah. So how
Oh.
does it
Plymouth
play
Rock.
into like
Virginia.
Thanksgiving? Were they like, oh, these are good people, or were like, oh, we're just finding their weakness?
My guess is they probably weren't too big of a fan of any people not like them.
Yeah, I was going to say the ones that came.
It was depicted as so nice. We
It's-
shared our food together,
No,
and they're
no.
like
You
scheming.
got to remember, dude, the pilgrims are the ones that brought the slaves here.
Did they have enough money? Did they? I guess I don't know the history.
Yeah. Did they have enough money? Girl, you silly.
Yeah. Did they have enough money?
You think they paid for those slaves?
Don't you? Like, did they have their health care? Did they get their employment taxes? Like what? Like running a business is that's a lot of employees. They weren't.
Girl, you are
It's
crazy.
only like 3/5 of an employee.
I know, it's-
Not even then. Not even
that-
then.
That's true.
No.
The fact that it was
They
like,
had to
no,
fight
no,
for the
that's-
3/5.
Oh, such
America!
We love our compromise.
we love our compromises in this country. Any other funny historical facts?
Which ones are you going with?
I don't remember what I ate for dinner 3 days ago. Thinking back to history.
I like the Benjamin Franklin one. He wanted the national bird to be a turkey. They were hardy on his experiments. I'm pretty sure he shocked them and they lived. And
Oh shit!
I don't know. It was kind of interesting. I'm really glad he didn't. I
I didn't
mean,
know that.
our
Yeah.
eagle's way cooler.
Eagles are, you know, and they're so majestic, and they used to feel so rare.
Yeah, we should be eating eagles on Thanksgiving.
I
Revering
personally
the
feel like
turkey.
turkeys are actually really cool because they're like mood rings. They change colors according to their mood. And that's kind of how America is too, right? We change from red, white, and blue. That's what the head does according to its mood.
Sure.
Wow, that's like it was like a bird fact and a political joke all mixed in one. I love it.
I love that.
I love it.
We won't get into what the thing that hangs down from the nose does.
Wait, it's not.
Yeah,
When they have that little gobble thing that hangs down, that big red.
yeah. What does it do?
When it gets cold, it shrinks up.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh,
What a dickhead.
How's that?
It's a grower, not a shower.
And the heads are soft as puppies' bellies, which is really interesting because you'd think it'd be like more like an alligator, wrinkly type texture, but it's soft like a puppy's belly.
Did you do a school report on
That-
I
turkeys?
was gonna say, what else do you know about the turkey anatomy?
Yeah,
Like they really like their chin stroked like this. And their
Yes.
little.
They
What are their
do,
talons made
you
of?
go like this and they go, and they fall asleep. Oh, birds.
Okay. I was like, there seems to be some deep birding
And I always thought
knowledge in here.
turkeys should be the American bird because they change from red, white, and blue. I could see why that makes sense.
So you weren't lying about them changing
No.
colors. Oh,
I knew if my turkey was upset because he'd be like really blue
I've only seen brown ones.
He's not red.
or really
He's-
red.
Oh.
If he was happy, he'd turn blue.
Like a gecko.
wow.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, so that's probably why he thought it was an American bird.
Well, okay, now I'm thinking that Benjamin Franklin was right and fuck the eagle. I don't know.
Excuse me, I just burped, so if you smell it,
Does it smell like turkey or eggs?
like a taco supreme.
Okay.
Don't worry, the people listening to the podcast cannot smell your burp. Luckily.
No smell-o-vision
luckily.
yet.
No smell-o-vision yet. That has not been invented, but a lot of things have been invented that have made many jobs obsolete.
King of the Segway.
I know, queen of the segue over here. So the source did an article about AI and how AI is playing into all different parts of like government and art, and it was really a deep dive into it. But I realized that a lot of old jobs I've had are completely obsolete now that there's AI. Anyone else?
No, I used to be an armored truck driver. I mean, I used to work at KB Toys, and they went out of business, so I guess that job.
That doesn't. Nobody goes to a toy
Yeah,
store anymore.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, kids are just buying their toys online.
Yeah, no. I've had several obsolete jobs. My very first job in network TV was I pulled press clippings of the TV shows. I essentially
Yeah.
was a Google alert.
Does have the voice for it too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where they got it from.
I know another job that I had that's completely obsolete and now done by robots is I would do like offices phone greetings, like, thank you for calling the office of Dr. Smith. For one, press whatever, you know, that
You're
sort
like
of stuff.
Administrative assistant.
No, I was never that skilled. I was only the message to get to the administrative
Well,
assistant.
They're eliminated too. They're not needed either. AI can do all of that.
All of it. It's amazing.
Well, they always pitch it as like, oh, this will help you free up your time. It won't lose jobs, but like inevitably, then they're like, but money, so lose job. They're even like they try to do. I like blue collar work, landscaping. They're even trying. They have like autonomous mowers.
I've seen that
Somebody
one.
still has to like run it from a joystick, but the mower does all the work. It's like soon. It would be great. It would be great if they're like, oh, now that you have this free time, go enjoy life, create art. But they're like, you can't afford stuff now.
It looks like
You should have got a job that couldn't have been replaced, idiot.
It looks like a Roomba, but for your lawn.
Yeah, I imagine you have to like map it. I imagine there's science behind it, or technology, or engineering. But
All those words.
all those words.
Same with the door dashing and those types of things. Now they have the robots to do that, but I've seen videos where they get stuck and they need humans to help them.
Oh, those little boxes that roll around.
In cities.
Is that like? Are they releasing
here?
these in like Austin and stuff?
I've seen them in cities.
Because
Yeah, I've seen them in
have you
bigger
guys
cities.
seen even the Waymos?
Yeah.
Do you know what a Waymo is?
The car with no driver.
It's like this like little
Oh.
pill of a car, has no driver, and you
Yeah.
get into it. and they'll let other strangers into this Waymo with you, and they'll be like, don't worry, you'll be fine. We'll lock you in here together with no supervising human being and get you where you need to go.
We're
That's the
just
Waymo.
asking to be human trafficked.
We are.
Get into this car, not with a stranger, with a robot.
It's so crazy to hear
Forget
y'all.
what you were told as a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
They've
Crazy
got
to hear
food.
y'all like just kind of harp on and make these things about AI. Meanwhile, like a part of my job is literally building agents all day just to like do my work for me.
What do you do?
Digital marketing.
Oh, that's clever though, because agents are so helpful with digital marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I literally just build them to do my job. Most of my job is making things to do my job.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
So there's the idea that someday you won't have to do your job?
No, because they still need me to say what needs to be built.
Okay.
Right. Like I still have to come up with the workflows. It's just instead of me doing them, I just get them automated.
Yeah. At my husband's company, they told them that they're releasing this feature that's going to learn all of their jobs. Like that, it's like an AI feature that's going to like learn all their jobs to help. And we're all like, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be real helpful.
I was straight up at Meta. They like had an assignment where, like every week they have to use X amount of hours on AI and like you do projects with them. And they're like, layoffs are coming. Who knew?
Who knew?
You're literally training out yourself.
Except for the people who plan this. Who knew? Who knew? You know what else I would think that somebody wished they knew? How to get out of a shitty situation.
Segue.
Segue. Don't you? Segways.
Segue.
Queen of the
And we've
segue.
all been in those situations.
Yes. So you saw a story this week that was a very, very, you just like explain it.
It's a shitty story.
It's a shitty story.
We all done camping in our lives, you know, and you've had to use the restroom and go to one of those buildings that has like the toilet on each side with the heavy doors and all the flies inside and the vent in top. Well, a guy went in there and dropped his glasses, he said, into the toilet, and he climbed in to try to reach them and actually fell in to the sewage basin tank that was underneath the building. And it took 2 hours to try and get him out. And I don't know if that includes the travel time for the paramedics or whoever is starting their job as a firefighter, getting voted to go out and do that job. But I'm sure it took an hour for them to draw straws to decide who was going to help him. But he did get out, and they had to sanitize him and clean him.
Yeah. Took a fire hose to him.
He definitely had some type of infection.
I hope he
had
did
to.
have a cut.
Did he go in head first, or did he was like, I'm going to,
Nah,
open and
listen,
climb
If
in?
you
Or
think some of that shit didn't get in his mouth, you are lying to me.
Oh, you my stomach.
Yeah. There are 7 holes, and something got in one of them. You know what I'm saying?
You've counted, you've taken it.
Yes.
Lucky 7. My odds are 1 in 7 of
I
getting
just
a
can't
disease.
imagine what would be. I would let my wedding ring fall and just be like, whatever.
Just
Like,
call the company.
call the insurance.
There's a number.
Poor guy.
Get a fishing pole.
Do you think he
Oh.
like thought he could do it because he couldn't see? He was missing his glasses, so he just thought it was a little closer. and
I've been in
slipped?
that situation before in the morning, but never near a toilet.
Why was
So,
the hole that far down, though?
Maybe he was a little drunk, you guys.
I mean, it is a campsite.
That's what I was saying. It is a campsite. What do? You. My husband won't even set up the campsite till he has a beer
Fishing
in
pole.
hand.
You are at a campsite. You get your fishing pole.
That's
You're fishing. I would rather fish through shit than jump in.
That's true.
Probably not going to work either way, but at least I'm not jumping in shit.
Right.
Well,
Lord.
that yeah.
I would have that too.
Oh,
My
yeah.
He can never.
My
tell. He
sister would
won't do
always
that.
say that you always
Oh,
end
yeah.
up falling in shit and coming out smelling like a rose. I think that'd be one indication or one situation where I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think, well, it's like the fear you have when you go to these awful toilets and campgrounds. You're like, what if I fall in?
So
You've never had that fear, huh?
No.
You do landscaping, so you're very much familiar with those outhouses near construction sites
Oh,
and
yeah.
new building areas and whatnot, and see what they eat on their lunch breaks.
You don't look because in the summer it's just a sauna that stinks.
Yeah, you'd rather
So
go
you do
find
your
a
business
tree.
as fast as you can, and then get the hell out and back to work because you're like, this is
Sauna?
better.
Oh,
It is a sauna because they never
It's
put them in
just
the
a
shade.
heat box. There's like little tiny ventilation at the top, but mostly it's just the sun roasting through plastic.
Oh my
Yeah, no.
God. Well, this is going to be really awful then because people are thinking about that awful heat box. But then we're going to talk about another awful story that happened in a toilet, which
Well,
is,
yeah, I was gonna say most of the camping that I do is festival camping.
yeah.
And when I go festival camping, there's a bunch of porta potties, and I never use them because I bring my own personal toilet. It's made of leather. I put bags in it. It's got the little sand that solidifies everything you got.
Got lights and
Yeah.
DJ music.
That's
It's a
clever.
Disco lights
And do you
going.
keep that in
Yeah.
your tent?
Yeah, keep it in my tent.
And then do you just ask your partner to leave the tent so you can...
No, the toilet is inside of its own tent.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, you have a toilet tent.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, it's like a
clever.
double tent.
So you don't just put it in the corner.
It's like a
of your-
prison setup.
I think-
Like you shit
Yeah,
in that corner, you
shit over
sleep
there in
2
that
feet
bucket.
over.
Yeah.
I so
Okay.
want this for my car that's in there all the time.
Yeah.
So like if there's traffic on Reed Market or something, I can just open the door, pop up the
Just
tent.
replace your
Yeah.
driver's seat
Yeah, there you go.
with a comfy toilet.
No, it's a comfy toilet, and it's so we can avoid the porta potties at these festivals.
That's
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
Right,
past
Owen.
weekend on Sunday, man, at Electric Forest, there was actually a baby found in a porta potty, a newborn baby. To be clear, in the news they classified the baby as a neonate, but I think they were trying to avoid saying the baby was birthed in this porta potty.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're still deciding to rule it as a homicide or not, but yeah, it's a really interesting situation because, my girlfriend and I, we do go to music festivals, and we hadn't been to Electric Forest, but
Mhm.
we were planning to. And then the story comes out, and it completely just changed my perspective of that place. And yeah, no, I was just curious, like hearing a story like that. I don't know if any of you are music festival goers at all, but like, would you even consider going to this festival now?
Well, Michigan's a little wildly.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. So it's a little crazy. People get a little crazy in Michigan. So,
Yeah.
but that's so sad. It's such a great festival. Why?
I think it's one rotten apple ruined the whole batch type of thing.
Yeah.
Like that could happen at any festival, really. It's the person that made the bad choices in that situation. I would hate for, as someone who puts on events, I would hate for something that wasn't my responsibility to tarnish my event that
Yeah.
I'm putting on,
It's, for the record, people who have gone, it's a very magical festival. It's like
Yeah.
DJs in the woods, lights. They put a lot of work to the creative and spectacle that I really admire, and I quite frankly never get to do, so I'm jealous.
Yeah.
But that's so sad. Do you guys
Yeah.
remember that TV show, I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant?
No, I never
Mm.
saw the show.
Nobody went down that rabbit
No.
hole. It was a
What
TV
channel was it
show.
on?
I was like TLC, and I
Okay.
think it ran for like 10 seasons. They found like
That's
10
wow.
seasons of women who went on there and was like, I didn't know I was pregnant. And like the stories are all kind of the same, but it always ends up, I had a bad cramp, and then I was on the toilet, and then there was a baby. So like,
Same.
if you didn't know you were pregnant and you're at a festival and you're on a little bit of drugs,
A lot of bit of drugs.
what if you're
Well,
just like, I didn't have a baby. That was a weird trip. And
Yeah.
you just move on with your day.
Came out of the porta potty like, yo, I just
I
took the
feel
weirdest
so
shit
much
ever.
better.
So I'm thinking maybe she had those new the mushrooms where they see little people, and she maybe just thought that the little gnomes people was one of those
One of the gnomes.
because she was
people.
on those mushrooms where you see gnomes.
Right. So you were saying that there is a specific mushroom where people are having the same
Mhm.
visualization. What should we call it? Hallucination? Visualization?
Hallucinogen?
Realization.
Realization?
Maybe the gnomes are real, and that's the only way to see them.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what my thought
Where's
was.
is a Bigfoot mushroom?
Yeah, maybe
need
they're
to
all
figure it
around.
out.
Where is the... That's
If I take the right mushroom,
answer.
can I see Bigfoot?
Maybe that's what Bigfoot is.
Dude, I've taken a lot of mushrooms, and let me tell you, the only visual thing you're gonna experience is when your eyes are closed. Like, I have to tell people that sometimes. I'm like, if you see something when your eyes
That's
are open,
fair.
maybe it'll be like a pattern or something like that, but you're not gonna see Bigfoot run across your face.
Well, these
Or-
magic
well,
You've seen gnomes
these
before.
magic mushrooms are seeing gnomes.
Yeah, no,
Are they
I got
just
to
like-
test these for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Report back
Okay.
next
Report
week.
back
Let
next
us
week.
know.
Next time.
I'll look it up and send it to you.
Yeah.
And then we can come back in a couple months, and you come back from a festival, and you can report to us on
A festival.
if
I'm
you
just gonna
saw
do it here at
gnomes.
home.
No, you just do it at home. I'm a big
Not
fan
like
of
yours.
like the
I hope they clean for you if you do it at home.
Oh.
Have them all with little brooms cleaning the dust bunnies.
Maybe they'll make you.
Are you gonna
cookies,
enslave the
like fudge-striped
gnomes?
cookies?
Yeah, there you go.
Those are elves, but maybe we can't tell
Yeah.
the difference. What?
And I'm doing it for America 250.
America's 250.
There
Full
you go.
circle.
Yeah.
But you guys were really proud of America. So I don't do sports things, but America had a big sports thing, right?
No, it's still happening.
Oh, it's still happening.
It's
America's having a big
ongoing.
sports thing.
It's actually
We're
in
not even
Canada.
eliminated from it yet. We're still in it.
Yeah, it's like covering all of North America.
Okay.
And so it's in Canada. It's also in Mexico. But there's a lot of stops in the U.S. as well.
And
To be clear,
what is
this is
it?
the World Cup.
Yeah, I was like, and
This
what
is-
is it? The
Yeah.
World Cup.
The World Cup. It's soccer.
Yeah. There
Football
are
for
other
most of the
people as
world.
ignorant as me, just so you guys know. I'm not the
It's-
only one. So World Cup soccer. And how has it been going?
People from Europe, Australia, all over have come to America to view
Experience
these.
America.
Yeah,
America,
and
yeah.
they're experiencing foods that they didn't, and portion sizes they've never experienced. They're excited to see that yellow school buses actually exist.
Buc-ee's. They are in love with Buc-ee's.
Walmart too.
Is it?
They're
in love
they're
with
taking ranch home because they've fallen in love with ranch dressing.
The
Uh,
Scots, they were in Boston and they drank up all the beer at the bars. All they had left was Bud Light. Yeah.
And after the game, they were going around to the parks and whatnot and cleaning up after themselves.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
Japan
nice
did
Japan,
that.
like,
cleaned the
Japan
whole
did that at
stadium
the
before they
stadium
left.
too.
It's
the
just
teammates.
common practice in their country.
Well, I wish it was common practice at our festivals.
It
Let
is
me tell
common
you
practice. There's a whole crew of people that come in and clean it.
what.
There's also people in America who are showing hospitality by paying for people's groceries that are visiting from other countries or their coffee. They're inviting them to go horseback riding and experiencing true America,
Mhm.
you know, and it's just been even in Mexico, the celebrations down there, you know, they're embracing each other's culture. They're seeing America through their own eyes rather
Yeah.
than what media is showing them, which media, I guess, is projecting us as just selfish, dirty, fat people and don't
know
care
that
about
dirty.
the world. But they're seeing this hospitality, this kindness, this open arms and beauty of our country and landscape and activities and food that we do, and they're falling in love with America and they don't want to go back. They're wanting to visit again, and it's really just kind of in my own personal life made me realize, you know, when I had chicken strips the other day from a fast food restaurant and I dipped it in ranch, I was like, yeah, this does taste pretty good. I never really thought about it, but it just kind of makes you think about, you know, like, yeah, those mountains I see when I drive into town for work, they're beautiful, you know, and so yeah, it's been a really beautiful thing to watch. I love soccer, so to see soccer be the main core for the people of all over the world coming together, politics aside, we are all human, we all love each other, and we all want to just party, and that's just really cool to see.
Yeah, party.
Drink Boston Dry.
Well, it's one of the great things about sports, right? Is it allows people to come together for no political or business reason other than to have this game
And celebrations, yeah.
Yeah.
and celebrations. Yeah.
It's a good excuse to travel, which is just kind of like they're getting an experience you get, same as if you leave here. Like everyone who sees that you're American, they're first pleasantly surprised if you're nice, because of like what you said on the media, like we aren't portrayed as the best. But I will say, when I traveled, I always got two questions. It's, do you like Donald Trump? Do you like guns? Like that's their perception. And it was always like, is this how we're jumping into the
Do you
conversation?
want to know how old I am? When I lived in Europe, what they asked me is, did I like George Bush?
It's the same story. It's just,
but it's the same story. Yeah, it's
We're
the
at the
same
same
story.
point.
Wait,
politics
like
aside.
GH or
It's
George W?
George W.
Oh.
Yeah, the second, not the first
The
one.
first one.
You're like, wow, you look really
I
good.
just to clear that up.
Yeah. But speaking of things that look good,
Yeah.
Ayo, robots with skin. Where did you see this? What did you see? This is so disturbing. Robots with skin?
University in Tokyo have grown lab human skin to put on robots to have them look more realistic. And to me, it looked like one of those denser gummy candies, like the sharks or something that you can like bite in and pull and stretch it, like it would wrinkle and bend. And I must have been hungry when I saw the article, but just was, all this advancement and attention towards robots to make them look human rather than putting attention towards humans and making them better just seems so backwards. But it was really gross and scary to see the fleshy
Are you
live
jealous of robot
skin
skin?
on robots. Yeah, because the wrinkles are coming in.
It
Yeah.
doesn't age. It just stays there.
We don't know that it doesn't
don't
age.
know. We don't know yet.
Does it get zits? Does it get acne? Like, does it have little skin mites on
At
it?
first I was like, why would you even want this? But then Creach, you brought up a very good point. Why would people want skin like robots?
They want to
Oh,
fuck the robots.
They want to fuck the robots.
They want to program them to do whatever we tell them with no sass back, with no after talk, with no need to buy an Uber back.
and
They
they'll
just-
and they'll make you a sandwich afterwards.
they'll make you a sandwich and then they're like, reset, go again.
Once they program these robots to do IVF, it is over.
Over for what? Relationships?
Mhm.
You think men would not put up with real women?
Yeah.
Seems the state
Yes.
of our country.
If I was a man, I wouldn't.
100%.
Our
Yeah.
charming personalities wouldn't keep you guys
I've,
around?
I've grown a female, so I
You're like, they're not that great.
Nice.
Well, it's a little scary, I think, the idea that,
Robots are taking over.
yeah, I guess like I try not to think about it. It's how I put my head in the same, it's like what I do with everything. I don't pay attention. I'm like, oh, and
Wait,
then
so
You're an ostrich.
I'm an ostrich,
You
yeah.
wouldn't have like a robot assistant just like to fold your clothes at your house or do some like light cleaning.
Have you seen iRobot?
Yeah, I love that movie.
That's the whole point is they're doing that until they're reprogrammed and kill everybody.
Exactly. No, it was just one that had a bad bug.
Just one. That's what all the movies start with. Like all of them. We're like, no, it's gonna be different this time. We're gonna do it well.
Yeah, it was like
And then we do it for money.
the grand computer just had a bug in it.
Yeah, well, that's what it always is. That's
Because
like,
it's like, ooh, beep boop. What's the problem? Oh, humans.
there was that Disney Channel movie, Smart House. You guys remember Smart House? Peg Bundy was in it.
No, but I'm discovering what you like to watch.
Okay, well, you know what? This was very big in 2001 on the Disney Channel.
Were they
all
the
right?
same people who didn't know they were pregnant?
But exactly.
Years later.
So you guys are starting to get an idea of my TV taste. It's what's on late night.
Nice.
No, I did like the Disney Channel though, but it was the same idea. It was like the smart house that like turned evil and got jealous. I like this idea that robots are going to get jealous of us. Smart. What was
I
that?
think we're getting jealous of the robots first.
Well, clearly I'm jealous of the robot. Clearly.
So what
Got good
terrifies
skin.
me
Yeah.
is they have this like simulation game where it just makes a ton of biomes, kind of like Minecraft, but like good
Mhm.
graphics. Millions and millions, like robots are creating them, but then they put AI into them. We can't prove that's any different from us. We can't prove that a robot didn't create this reality and give us the rules. And that's why people are like, oh, we're in the Matrix.
is
We
this, a
created the
simulation theory?
Matrix. We created a simulation, put AI in here.
Red pill,
So
blue pill, red pill, blue pill.
it's like the same thing. It's just this weird cycle.
We're
And
now
you're
in the
like, now I
manosphere.
can't prove we're not.
I'm taking the blue pill.
I'm taking the blue
I'm just
pill.
going to be the Cheshire cat.
You're like,
The Mad Hatter.
they seem to be having the
Give
most
me some
fun.
tea.
I'll have some tea.
It'll be great.
And whatever's in it.
Yeah.
Little mercury,
The magic
please.
mushrooms.
Mushroom tea.
Now with the gnomes, it'll be great.
And I'll see a turkey that's head's changing colors.
Precisely. I had a great conversation with Zarna Garg, who's going to have a show at the Tower Theater on July 5th. It's her first time coming to Bend, and she's definitely a very unique voice for the area. And I look forward to you guys listening to that talk with her now. Thank you for joining me, Zarna.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, it looks like you're on the move right now.
Yes, as we are every weekend. We are in Austin, Texas this weekend.
Oh, that's nice. That's actually where my family's from. Very familiar with Austin.
Yeah, we would love to have them at a show if they would like to come. We have 4 shows, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow.
Wow. Austin's a great scene. You guys, yes. fantastic scene. But I want to talk about your show in Bend. So thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you making time. I know you're a very busy lady these days.
We trying.
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to fangirl on you. I must admit. I'm a huge, huge fan of your
No
content.
way.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think it's insightful and funny and warm, and I absolutely love it. And I'm so excited that you're going to be bringing it to our town. Have you ever
Yes.
performed in Bend before?
No, never been to Oregon. It's my first time.
Oh my gosh, you're going to be blown away by its beauty. It's such a gorgeous place.
We're so excited. We're really beyond. My whole team is coming. All 3 kids are coming. So anybody who meets us will meet my son. That's my son.
Hello, hi.
My
Good, how are
handsome
you?
son.
Cheers.
That's
See, the mom life doesn't end. We've never been to Oregon, but because it is 4th of July weekend and my little one just got done with school, all 3 kids will be at every show, at the merch table, saying hello to everybody, saying goodbye to everybody. So that is the plan.
Oh my gosh, that is such a special experience for your fans because it's almost like not only do they get to hear about them on stage, then they get
Yeah.
to meet them in person.
Yeah.
That's so special.
And especially because we have a lot of podcast fans that come and join us at the comedy shows, but they love it when they get to meet the kids. They talk about their favorite episodes and the things they relate to and the things they don't really understand, why we do things the way we, whatever it is that they
Whatever
have.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're traveling as a family, do you make time for fun on the road?
We do. In fact, in Austin, we just had a big barbecue brunch.
Mm-hmm.
We made sure that we checked, some of the local places. We try to find the women-owned businesses. We want to see what other women are doing, entrepreneurs are doing. So we just went to a really great barbecue place that's owned by a woman. And every city, we try to do something. So we're kind of trying to figure out what it is we want to do in Oregon. But we will do something local.
Yes. Well, I don't know if you're into floating, but we have a great river float if you like a nice lazy time on the water.
I don't even know what floating is.
You get in an inner tube and
Okay.
you just float down the river. It's a good way to waste a couple hours and see some mountains.
Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing. Maybe we should try it.
Yeah, right. The
Yeah.
things you learn as you travel around. I want to touch on something you said. You said other women entrepreneurs, which means
Yeah.
as a female comedian, you view yourself as an entrepreneur. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And-
Absolutely.
How do you think the two relate so closely?
Stand-up comedy is an art. Writing jokes is an art. Telling jokes is an art. But to sell tickets, to bring people into a venue, to make sure that the experience is worth their money and their time, that's a business.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, both parts are equally important. I'm a mom. I know how expensive it is for every mom to go out, for every person to go out today. It's not cheap. You got the car, you've got the Uber, you've got the gas, you may have to pay for a babysitter. So
Mhm.
I'm very mindful that the show is an experience that really delivers value. And I'm always thinking about it. It's much beyond the joke telling and just, do you have a good set? That's the minimum. We should all have a good set. Otherwise, what are we doing? But like in my case, for example, I know from talking to enough of my fans that they love meeting my kids. They love talking to them about their kids, or they love bringing their kids. I'm one of the few comics in America that invites teens to
Yeah.
come with your families, your teen kids, your grandparents, multi-generational. So all those are decisions that are made from a business point of view to serve an audience beyond just these are the jokes I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Does that make
absolutely.
sense?
Yeah, absolutely. And for people who might not be familiar with your comedy, what themes does your work center around? What do you talk about when you're up there on stage?
It's all family, everyday life stuff. Husband, wife, mother-in-law, lots of mother-in-law. She's given me a lot of trauma, which has become comedy gold. It turns out I'm not the only person in America who's going through this. A lot of teen stuff, kids stuff. I have 2 grown kids who are dating now. So it's a lot of dating life, and somehow they pick the one person I don't like. We're going to get into it. Somehow they're going to pick a person that they know mom is going to have a topic, an issue with. So it's we talk about everyday life. We talk about the immigrant experience. I am an immigrant in America, even though I've been here a long time, but that never leaves you. That feeling that you were once somewhere else never leaves you, but then you fully belong here. So we talk about that push and pull a little bit, and the ironies of life
Yeah.
in America and back home. A lot of people have told me that when they come to my show, they feel like they took a quick trip to India.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's honestly how I feel. My family has some people from India in it through marriage. And I feel very warm and very comfortable with your comedy. And I love that you're bringing it to Bend, which is a community that doesn't necessarily have a lot of immigrants, right?
Yes.
How is that when you get to expose this community to something they might not have experienced before?
People have been so warm and welcoming everywhere. We've been so blessed and lucky. Our audience is extremely mixed. People are always surprised. They think I'm the Indian mom comic, so the audience should be all Indian moms. But it's not. It's moms of all colors and cultures. It's men more and more so. I would say 5-6 years ago it was less men. It was a lot of women, but more and more I've seen groups and groups of men doing a men's night out, because I also roast them.
Yeah.
I do. It's a gentle roast, like nothing major, but they love it. They're all looking for reasons to laugh at their own lives, at the lives of the women in their lives. So it's been amazing to go to venues where there's not a lot of Indian people, but then they hear my jokes and they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's why my doctor did this, or my teacher did that, or whatever. Everybody's got some Indian person in their life.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think it also reminds us how some things are just human experiences,
Completely.
which
Completely.
I think it's great. And one of the things I think is really interesting is how you balance being a mom and being a road comic. It doesn't seem like an easy tightrope to walk. What are your thoughts about kind of that, doing both at the same time? How do you make that possible?
So I make my kids go with me everywhere where I can. It's multiple reasons. One, for example, next weekend is 4th of July weekend. I would like to be with my kids, but I have to work. The business that I do, we serve the most audiences during holiday weekends, because people are looking for places to go with their families. And I'm one of the rare comics where 3 generations come together often.
Yeah.
The kids, teens, tweens, the grandparents, and then the parent generation. So I'm very mindful that I have to work the most during the holiday season. But I also don't want to be away from my own kids. So I bring them with me wherever I can. And where I can't, because they're in school or they're in college or whatever, we have a system in place where one kid will step in and support the other 2. So 2 of my kids are adults. My son is 20, my daughter is 23. So if it's a complicated situation where I'm far away, my daughter might fly and be with the little one, or my husband might step in and be like, not always, and not enough, but every once in a while he'll step in and be like, all right, let's do it this way. Yeah, but listen, I like to say we have a traditional immigrant ethos, but we have all the modern American life chaos.
Yeah.
All our kids are in different sports, and they that means they've got to show up for this championship and this, what do they call it, tournament, and all of those things. So we patch it together like every American family does.
Yeah.
And we make light of it. We make jokes about it.
Yeah, I love it. And if people want to watch some of your work online, where would you point them in the direction to catch one of your
At Zarna Garg on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I mean, I'm on every platform. Instagram is my most personal platform because I post updates constantly on how things are going on the road. Like soon we'll post about the barbecue we just had. So they can find me. Oh, and also YouTube. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget that. At Zarna Garg everywhere, you can find me. And of course, once I'm at the show, you'll meet all the kids, and you can also say hi to me. There are ways to make that happen.
Well, thank you for being so accessible to your audience. I'm a festival director, and I have a festival that weekend because it's America's 250th birthday.
Yes.
but I'm really trying to squeeze my way out to make it to your show. So
I
Thank-
hope you can make it for
Yeah.
the beginning end, the end, wherever you can. I would love to say hi to you.
yes, thank you so much for sharing your talents and for being so generous with your time today. Safe travels to you and the rest of your family.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to that interview with Zarna. I know I'm very excited to check out her show at the Tower Theater on July 5th. If you'd like to get tickets, please go to their website. But we do have some other great shows coming up, along with July 8th at Silver Moon is
$5 comedy night.
$5 comedy night, and with Apocalyptic Productions. I think that's what it's technically under. You can get tickets at benticket.com for that one. And then July 25th, you're at the Capitol.
Yeah, doing the art critique. It'll be a couple of stand-up comedians, and then we'll be doing some improv art critiques of some live auctioned art that you can pick up at the Capitol on the show night.
Do you know where they get the art?
I'm not sure, but it's very well curated. I do know that.
It's very well curated art. This is
Another Melrose production from local Gina Christopher.
Oh, that's fun. Very fun. Well, it sounds like a unique experience. If people want to get tickets to that, they can probably check it out at the Capitol.
Yeah, check it out at the Capitol or go to benticket.com.
Fantastic. And mics. If people want to hop on mics, we have lots of great mics in town. Where would you guys recommend people go to?
Craft Kitchen and Brewery on Wednesdays.
Yes, they've got the best Southern food you ever tasted in your life.
Those cheesy grits
Jesus.
Ah,
and beer. The beer
Burnt
is
ends.
phenomenal.
The beer's amazing. The burn-ins,
collard greens.
that chicken.
Yeah, the chicken.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And what else we got? We got Mondays at Silver Moon, which is the
Yes.
Beer Town open mic.
Yeah, Beer Town, they do a good job. I actually hosted that open mic last night. So yeah, come on Mondays. I'll be a rotating host there.
Yeah, it's a very popular open mic. So either plan to stay long or look rude leaving early. Those are
It's $4 beers.
so it's
$4
easy to
beers,
stay
you
with
can
$4
stay.
beers. It's easy to
You can
stay
get
with
through some
$4
of our
beers.
shitty jokes.
Say most of the comics are entertaining. Of course, at an open mic, you're always going to get some people working through new
Yeah.
material. Is that a nice way to say it?
That's what
Yeah,
open mics are
Working
about.
through material.
Working through material.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They want to know what hits and what doesn't, and sometimes you get a little bit of both, but it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think the Worthy open mic still has a couple of weeks left on that one.
So it's like they gave her every Thursday that wasn't filled through summer, and then
Okay.
in October it will start going every week.
Fantastic.
But I know it said July 2nd is one of them, so
Yeah.
it should be this Thursday.
It's a really
Alright.
great room.
It's a really cool room, very fun to perform. Tables lined straight up and easy to watch, easy to really get the whole vibe going.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a really great room. It has a stage as well that was hand built by the producer, Michelle.
Yeah, I didn't know
Michelle
that.
built that?
Yeah.
Wow,
the
that's
reason
how
there's
much
even
she
a stage.
cares.
Right.
Wow, you guys should really go
She comes
support that
hours
mic.
early to set
I
up
was
the
like that.
ambiance of that room. Like there's
I know
lighting
she
and trees
cares
and
so
everything in the
much.
back.
I love that mic. It's such a great mic. And I will say, if you're into social shares on your videos, that pretty video background always shares really good on my page.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
you know, Just
Social
saying.
shares.
just if you're into pretty backgrounds, they share better. That's just, I didn't invent that. That's the internet's fault.
Speaking of share, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast.
That's right. You did it for me. Thank you. I hate hearing my own voice do that every week. Thank you so much. And where can people find you, glorious people, online, starting with you, Janelle?
Well, I'm Janelle Musson on Facebook. You'll see me standing there in the white pants that I only got to wear that one time because I got them dirty. I like to have that as my profile picture.
For the one time you were able
One
to
time
wear
I
white
could wear
pants.
white.
Did you make it to the end of the night?
No, you didn't see the backside. So you sit down, man, and it's outside and
done
it's
for.
done. It's
That's-
dusty here in Central Oregon.
Who invented white pants?
Yeah, right,
Who
right.
invented
So yeah, Janelle Musson on Facebook and Instagram. You can reach out to book me at bookjanellebean@gmail.com.
Oh my God, that's the cutest email. And where can
Yeah.
people find you?
You can find Fredo at Fredo Funny AF on Instagram. That's Fredo Funny AF. And be sure to check out Black and Whitetopia as well. Got a lot of things coming up. I'm excited about this project. We're going to have stand-up comedy shows. We're going to be hosting game shows. And we're going to be hosting a few special comedians that are going to be coming into town. So I'm really excited about this venture. And check more about it at blackandwhitopia.com.
Yeah, I think that'll be surprisingly popular.
Hope so.
I really do. I think you'll be like, wow, I didn't expect that. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay.
You can find me on Instagram at Creach Comedy, or you can come see me at the July 8th mic at Silverman.
Yay! And I'm Julia Reed Nichols. I'm back here every single week. You can find me online at julialovesyou.tv. Otherwise, we will be back next week for another Nighttime Benders with more of Central Oregon's favorite funny faces. And until next time, bye, y'all.